What's poppin', everybody? It's LZ in the flesh, just letting you know that I got an album coming out on the 1st, and I got a single that I already dropped, came out on the 13th, a couple days ago. So if you haven't saw it or tuned into it, be on the lookout for that. Also, I got the Cardinal of LZ that's not that old, it's still recently new. Um, and I got another single from that one. So yeah, pre-save, for the new one that's coming out. It's called The Traverse. But first catch up, you know what I mean? Because I have a lot of shit that people haven't heard yet, and the way I'm doing this, right? I'm promoting it in my own way. It's probably not gonna be heard by the millions. It's not gonna be like on radios and shit like that. I already know. But in my mind, you know what I mean. As long as it's like a hobby. Not a hobby, but it's like a journal. So regardless if you listen to it, I put it in there because one day maybe it'll hit somebody, differently. Maybe in this lifetime, maybe in another lifetime. Either way, it'll be recorded, stored, and let it do its course. But it might not be as popular because I don't like this. Too many scammers and everybody wants to dig a piece of the pie and shit like that. At the end of the day, it isn't a music. Music is not what it used to be. Um, where it was simple. Now it's like so many people are cutting into this shit. For example, I got a YouTube video, right? I'll post it on all the platforms. I'll put it on Snapchat. I'll put it on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and you see on TikTok, you'll see like 300 views. Like, oh shit, 300 people saw that video. Then you go to Snapchat and see like 40, and then you go to Instagram, see like 50. But then you go to the original source, which is like on YouTube where I had posted, I originally updated. You see like one view, like that shit doesn't make sense, So somebody's stealing, you know what I mean? YouTube, somebody, it doesn't make sense. And then on top of that, I know people are listening to the album because they're rehearsing. They're saying certain lines that only I know come from my album or my work. Let's say I came up with a word, and now all of a sudden you start seeing a meme about it, or people start showing pictures and clues that they got it from that my album. So it's like, okay, I know people are listening because and the thing is, they won't even admit it too. They won't even admit it. Oh, like, oh, I got it from this song. Or people don't like to share. They don't like to share the art. Or, you know what I mean? They want it to get blown up on its own, like without no participation. But so yeah, I stopped. With all that mess. Like all this do this, do that, procedures and setups, in order to get. I posted on all the platforms. If you want to listen to it, you listen to it. If you want to share it, share it. I'm no longer into it as far as like to gain revenue because I don't see it as like a way to make money. That's where my sneakers and my clothes branding and my branding and my books and the movies come in. You know what I mean? Like that, I have other things that hopefully will make me more money than what I do musically. But I don't rely because everybody wants to do the same. Everybody's trying to become a big star, and then they selling themselves short by doing all these things. Oh, you got to do this, you got to go to this, you got to go to that, do this, that, and then by the end of the day, it isn't what it is. It isn't what it. What I mean, what it used to be and shit. So I'm just gonna do it my own way, promoting it like right now. Like I said, not a lot of people know it, but sometime in the future, maybe maybe when it's time, everything will blossom in due time and shit. But yeah. So I got the Cardinal that's still fresh, in people's ears. Um, it just needs to get more, uh, you know, uh, marinated or saturated. And then you got the single of that one, which was the Dystopia, and then I came out just now another single called I'm Back. Just came out like 2 days ago, and I got another album coming out on the first, um, which you all could pre-save and stuff like that. Um, Then I got the podcast. You should all subscribe. You know, if you want to hear what I gotta say sometimes. And then my sneakers. Yeah, if you want to get your own pair, email me at my email lz13 at lemneskazil.com. You know, with all the info and all that stuff. Anyway, that's that with all of that. You already know.